Hello, my beautiful Vibe Tribers. Welcome to your weekly Mystic for December the 11th through December 17th of 2023. Many blessings to you all. Remember, this is our collective energy for all sun, moon, and rising signs. What we're doing here is a forecast for the week, and we're going to check out the days individually with the weekend here at the bottom for Saturday, Sunday combined. And we have our beautiful affirmation decks out here. So I really appreciate all of you as we close out the end of this year, the next few weeks. I thank you for all the years that some of you have been with me from the very start, and all of you who have come in since. I really love you guys, and I really appreciate all that you do for me as far as watching the videos and supporting me in the comments. Thank you so much for the likes and the subscribes. You know, that's the world we live in. The great and powerful algorithms are paying attention. So thank you for that to help me promote my business. And I just want to remind you again, you can always book a reading. The little banner's flowing at the bottom and the website's at the top here, royalmystic.com, because this is a collective energy for all sun, moon, and rising signs. And don't forget, I also have a podcast that's now available on YouTube. So you can check that out as well. So many blessings to you as we begin, and away we go. Well, we've got the Hanged Man and the Three of Swords. The Hanged Man energy is all about that meditation. This is the enlightened mind and letting yourself see the bigger picture. Don't get so micro focused on what's right in front of you, because that's just a moment in time, really, a glimpse in your life. There is a bigger story going on. So allow yourself to get in that bigger, opened up macrocosm energy. We have the Three of Swords giving you a divine timing. It means these swords are in a locked position. So once they release in 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's the charm, then you're moving forward with your whole heart. So I have started doing really deep dive meditations every day and twice a day. And it helps so much. I cannot tell you. I recommend it so highly. Please do it if you don't. And there's many types of different meditations. And on the podcast I talk about every one of those too. So you can learn a whole lot on those podcasts because I'm trying to educate you. So here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light, divine spirit. We have the Five of Rods. So this means your challenge is here, but the breakthrough is right there. So don't let these little usurpers or challengers call your bluff. Okay. They're just trying to press you to see if you're gonna stand your ground or not, and you're not by yourself, you have someone helping you. So or it might be more than a one, but there's right beside you is somebody that's helping you stand up to those people, okay? Or to that energy or to that challenge. You're not alone. It's the basic gist of this. There is change happening, but it's not a big one. It's not something that's gonna stop you. It's more mental than it is physical, because all they've got are sticks. I mean, and you've got a stick, and you've got somebody helping you. So that's all you could hope for. Then you've got the energy of the Three of Swords, which is telling you it's very short lived, so you'll be able to get through it very quickly. Divine Spirit, spirit guides, gods, and goddesses, thank you so much for being present here to allow all sun, moon, and rising signs to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So we've got Monday, hang on, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Sunday energy down here at the bottom with our underlier, very good underlier, the Fool. Everybody who's having a change wants the Fool to show up because this is the closure from the past. The door is closed. Nothing's going to be lingering or tagging along behind you like those five of rods that where those three are kind of chasing you down. That's closing the door to that. It's going to be resolved and done. It will be done and dusted. So it's a smooth transition. It does mean a new cycle because he's the first card in the tarot. That's the ending and the beginning of the major arcana. So The cycle is complete and you begin with a brand new, it's a very excited energy. You see, he is not in a place of fear. He's very gregarious and kind of cocky about his ability to juggle all of that and just balance on one foot, right? So, it ain't bragging if you can do it, by the way. Here we have the Ace of Cups, which is the beautiful Holy Grail energy. Inside this cup is the elixir of life, which is very much the seal of approval from the universe that you will have what you need as you move forward to whatever it is you're creating. So, thank you, universe. It is healing, it is love, it is harmony, and it's all the good things of growth and abundance and prosperity. So, I hope everyone is having a good, beautiful weekend and week as we move forward whatever stage you are and as you watch this. And one more time, they're saying. So I'm going one more time. And here we go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the Saturday, Sunday energy. And it is time to move forward. You definitely got the moving on with that Wheel of Fortune. I mean, not Wheel of, we'll speak it out. Wheel of Fortune. We'll see, it may show up. There's the Fool, and that means you are in that cycle change, and this is a yes from the universe saying, "You have done every single thing, every step you needed to be ready for this. It's time to break out into it." So, your entire horizon is out in front of you. Don't hesitate. Go when it's time to go. Take the steps. You've got the moon illuminating you. So it's a beautiful energy of allowing you to see your way forward and the yes with the permission from divine for you to actually start your journey into the next thing. You've worked very hard at where you are. It's time to move into your destiny, my darlings. The Eight of Cups is that graduation energy. Okay, so we have communication. Don't forget the words you're saying are important. I have wonderful friends, including you guys, who hold me accountable when I'm slipping in my words because we forget. We have old habits of speaking in fear or speaking in an old way that we're retraining our brain to find different words to create with rather than the ones that are defeating, right? So be careful of what you're speaking. When you catch yourself, immediately rephrase it. You can say, "Oh, I got to rewrite that," and you can say that out loud. I've said that before. I have to let's rewrite that, and I'm the one creating my story. So if I want to rewrite it, I'm the editor, right? Communication. I effectively communicate and clarify my needs in order to achieve my goals. So allow yourself to be on point and don't speak of what you don't want. If you're speaking about what you don't want or what makes you afraid or what makes you worry or what you've never done before and you're saying it in a way that it feels insurmountable, then you're creating that barrier. So, let's say this right now. I just got a phrase from my guides. Okay, you ready? Here's a way to unwind all of that. I now call upon the power of my divine gift, my being of soul and spirit within me. I reverse all negative conversations I've had and all negative thoughts regarding anything that I would try to create in this world that I may have undone with my own doubt, fear, shame, blame, etc. We dissolve all negative blocks, all negative conversations, and all fears of whatever it is that we don't understand. We are given the great understanding, and all that we need is given and provided exactly when we need it because the universe is indeed conspiring in our favor, and we receive that assistance and help. So be it, and so it is. There we go. There, that came upon me. So there you go. We have now banished all of that old stuff and dissolved it into nothingness. And we have practice. Remember, everything we do, we must continue to practice that. We're not perfect beings, and we have to give ourselves a break on perfectionism that we call to ourselves. Practice is the part where you're supposed to be okay with getting it wrong and trying again, right? And if you don't practice, even if you're an expert at something, if you go without practicing, it's going to feel very uncertain when you go do it again, right? So, every day I practice my ability to reach my desired financial goals. And you could say it in any way. I every day practice my ability to reach my desired goals. You don't have to use financial and it would be included in kind of default mode, right? All my goals, all of my desired goals. So allow yourself to be in that energy of knowing it is not something that's going to come natural. Creation and manifestation was hidden from us, and we didn't know we had the power to do it, right? It was considered magic, which was considered bad, and there was all this scary stuff around it. So just let yourself do you. You are your creator and you have your own ability. And what is that? Creativity, the fire agate. Now this one's fancy. It looks like it's been dipped in something. It may look like that, but I have a fire agate that I've not, and I searched the world over. I haven't found one yet that's that rainbow color on it. So there we have the fire agate. Now, you see, and I loved this is they I bought two, and this is how they came. One has the masculine energy of the dark color, and the other has the feminine energy of the white in it. So there you go. We have these two beautiful creativity energies. So there we are creating as we breathe and think and move and speak and do. We are the creators of our own story here. Oh, and we have a delightful story to tell. I love this. I love the song. The groove is in the heart. You know, um, the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Absolutely. When you are a joyful and happy soul, you absolutely illuminate a room. There is no way shadow can touch you when you're in joy. Now, somebody might try to put your light out for you because 'cause they're gonna make you, A, feel ashamed of being more joyful than they are, or they're gonna try to bonk you on the head and whack-a-mole, try to make you get back in the box. But, I'm 57 years old, and I have not ever been able nobody's been able to make me stay in the box. So, you just have to be persistent with your joy. Here we go. We have Monday's energy is a gift being offered or an opportunity being offered that you don't recognize. And remember that Ace of Cups we got a minute ago? That's the Holy Grail being offered. See that hand? That's the hand of the universe. And this beautiful energy of this queen is acing it. So if you have to speak or have a job interview, you are going to be very charismatic, on point, and connected to source, and you will illuminate your interview or speech with your own soul's light. And everyone will feel it. That's the energy of authenticity. That's the energy of mastery. That's the energy of success. Now, don't turn this cup away just because you don't recognize it. What that means is you may get lots of opportunities. Vet them all before you say no to them because this one's going to appear differently, right? It may show up in work clothes. So don't say no to your opportunity just because it doesn't at first appear to be the thing you think you want. The universe is really good about being a little avant-garde about how it brings in your blessings. Trust me. Here I'm saying that, let me give a little brief explanation. I have gotten more blessings from people that I wouldn't ordinarily deal with ever, just by being able to trust that the divine in me was gonna use them as my blessing. And sometimes they get redeemed. Remember, people with negative karma have to have some way of redeeming themselves. And if they take the opportunity to accidentally give me something great, then I'm going to let them. Or they may not be giving it to me, but they're showing me the way to it on accident. Like they wouldn't purposefully do it. Here is the Page of Swords, which is the energy of all information you need. He is the informer. And you've got the Nine of Cups. So this Queen of Swords and the Four of Cups starts the opportunity and the ability for you to focus it. And this is your heart's desire coming from that on Tuesday with all information. So when you inquire about that Four of Cups, you will be told. And that's when you go, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing," right? And we all get a little pessimistic about stuff and we're scared to hope for it because we've been disappointed before. So don't let yourself get into the pessimistic mode and block your own blessing. Here's the Hermit, the Virgo major arcana, the seeker, and he is walking his path with his illuminated energy. Now, in this smaller deck, the Hermit has, you can see the actual, um, my mind just went blank, but this is the, I'll think of it in a second. It is the soul's chariot, and it's a sacred geometry symbol. It's a beautiful energy, and it's saying you're walking your path with your soul's light, and you're avoiding all the pitfalls by using that internal guidance. And by that, you go through the victory energy because this is the 6 of rods, which means you are going through all the things that you've been going through, and finally you're in a place of having come through it all as the winner, because you've got the sun in the background and you've got the beautiful energy of your victory with that beautiful laurel wreath and all the budding blossoms. This is a ticker tape parade in your honor as you move forward. That symbol I was talking about, they gave me this, the word is Merkaba or Merkaba. Okay, it's two tetrahedrons that are stuck inside each other. Tetrahedron is a three-sided pyramid rather than four-sided, so it's a little different, and that's what makes that beautiful energy. It's a very sacred geometry symbol. Now, that's Wednesday. We have the Hermit with that 6 of rods. Now we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is, okay, I see the light, I see the clouds parting. I have a little bit of maybe even um, cautious optimism, but I do think I'm ready to go forward in this. I'm ready to put myself out there. And it's saying, absolutely, don't worry about closing all of this off. You're taking this as far as it can go. It's not that you're abandoning it, it's still there. It can stand on its own. And now you're stepping into the next thing to add in there. Each step takes you further down the path, and this is your new way forward. Anytime their back is to us, they are completely finished with whatever it is behind them, just like this beautiful 8 of Cups here. It's not that you're running from it, you've completed it. So it's okay for you to go forward in your new direction without fear because you've done it. Here you are doing the work. So we love the victory coming in on Wednesday with the energy of our divine guidance. And then Thursday is the energy of being able to move forward fearlessly. Even though you're a little cautious, it doesn't mean that you're full of fear. It just means you're trying to make sure all the steps line up. And that's what's happening here with that 3 of rods. And hello, you've got the Queen of Swords, and now you've got the King of Swords, Archangel Michael energy. This is the energy of air sign masculine. Air sign feminine is being able to create. Air sign masculine, and that's fertility in the feminine. This is the energy of something secured. He is now sitting in his throne, very secure. Archangel Michael is a protector, a guardian, a beautiful energy of helping you clear up situations that might be messy, removing all obstacles from your path. And he's able to stand in a very solid position to hold space for you to move into your energy without fear. And there's another completion on top of that, which is the Emperor. The Emperor is the Aries major arcana, and he is absolutely rock solid in form and action. This is a mature energy, which means what you're trying to work for or go toward is now fully engaged in the universe. It's absolutely fully there. So you can step right into it. You won't have to reinvent the wheel. Now, that's Friday's energy, the King of Swords and the Emperor. Ooh, yay, team, for the weekend energy. Now, the first thing you have is don't try to do this in your physical plane. See how her arms are tied? That means she's not supposed to be reaching for it in the now. You got to create it before you can touch it. It's coming in to be formed through your thoughts and through your belief. So you're doing it in the quantum. It has to come into form, i.e., the chariot now in form, before you can sit in it and take action, right? So the chariot is the Cancer major arcana. But remember, I told you the Merkaba in this light is considered the chariot of your soul. So this is a sacred geometry symbol that encapsulates you when you're in the place of moving up and creating and moving forward in this soul path that you're on. So this is success on wheels. Hello. We will take that every day of the week. It's big success. It means upgrade. It means everything that you could ever imagine and then some. So we'll take that for the weekend energy, telling you not to get nervous and overthink it because you're not making these moves. The universe is. You have to keep your focus. Basically, let's remember this. When we ask for something from the universe, we're not asking for something that already exists in our frequency. We're asking for something that the universe is going to have to form for us. If that's why you want to make it big and make it something that you know you didn't do when you're doing your experiment of manifestation. Because when you do it that way, suddenly it appears in a way that you would have A, never guessed, B, it shows up in a bigger way than you would have asked for, right? And it's better than you'd hoped. So that's your ultimate goal, and it's saying this is all movement and manifestation, guys. So this new week, it ought to be a bomb diggity week. I mean, for real. This is supercalifragilistic energy, guys. Make use of it. Do your meditations and believe. Focus on the outcome only, not on the steps. The universe doesn't need you to micromanage. You just need to be in a place of being able to move forward. And Jack Canfield said the quote, everything you want lives on the other side of fear. So we have no time for that. Let go of the fear and go for it, my darlings. It's all up to you. It is your story. You're the author, you're the editor, you're the publisher. Many blessings to you all. I'll see you next week. Namaste, my friends.